brief test to test our levels, and then we'll go right to it on our... Alright, test device sounds good. Let's go. Let's go. Got a little bit of a lag spike there. Let's see what that's all about. Can't really hear myself talk, so... Let's move on to the Nuzlocke. Let's do it. So for those of you who are uninitiated with what I'm doing right here, it's a randomized Emerald Nuzlocke. And so far, as you can see, we've had 5 deaths and only 1 gym defeated so far. I've managed to do most of it with my Butterfree. Butterfree has compound eyes and sleep powders, so it's kind of easy mode. When I can run up against something I can just put to sleep and then destroy with confusion. But for the most part, this has been a pretty rough journey so far. Some of the randomization has dropped on me a Registeel and a Regice in the early going, and for those of you who are familiar with the Pokemon's moves, know that Registeel and Regice only have explosion at low levels, so it's kind of a problem. Now, since we're playing Emerald, I believe that right after the first gym, we have a rival fight, and I'm not sure if it's optional or not. I kind of want to say that he asks us, like, hey, do you want to fight? And you can say, fuck no. Especially because he might have, like, you know, Regirock, just to round out the Regia everything that we've been running into. Right now we're just stocking back up on items. There's no reason we shouldn't spend basically all of our money, because we don't want to be caught with our pants down if something runs into us and, you know, drops like poison or sleep on our heads, and we can't deal with that, because we're kind of a one-note party right now. We have Isopropyl, who is my starter. I had a starter Caterpie on this random run, which was pretty terrible. But for the most part, yeah, it's just been Isopropyl. We've been using Garlic, our little Cleffa, a decent amount, but he has only been there for moral support for the most part, so we're gonna try to keep Duct Tape and Dasani up to par. Dasani probably will be useful as a water grass type, has a lot of resistances. Not a very strong Pokemon right now, being a Lotad and all, and only really has Astonish and Absorb, which, you know, are both weaker than Tackle. So we have our work cut out for us, but, you know, them's the breaks. So we'll keep venturing forwards. I'm gonna pause for just a second and listen to this delightful Super Mario Christmas music, so I can get the word out to some people who want to watch at all. Tell one of my competitors that the stream is up if he needs a good hearty laugh. But we're gonna go down here and hope that our rival doesn't jump us. No, I guess not. Is he standing around? Did we not? What are you on about? Sorry, I'm instant messaging my brother here, and he's What do you want? What are you talking about? I'm saying this out loud, like you can see what he's saying. He seemed to think that I was in work, but no, I have a medical leave of absence, you silly, silly man. We could try to poke people about rematches, but I don't think that's a terribly good idea. Do you? No. No. I don't remember who had the Regas, and I don't care to remember. I think we're just gonna push on. Let's take Dasani out front and see if there's anything in here he can grind against. Like a level 6 Meditate. With Bide, and we just used Absorb. Let's switch over to Isopropyl. He's going to be storing energy. We're going to hit him with a Sleep Powder. No! Well, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Considering Sleep Powder has like a 95% accuracy, I'm basically going to assume that it always is going to hit, and then when it misses, it's going to be a horrible, horrible disaster because I'm going to count on it hitting with such a high accuracy rate. That's probably how we're going to lose Isopropyl. We're going to miss a Sleep Powder that we're supposed to hit. Anyways, we're going to... Nope. I jumped the gun. I forgot that I didn't go to the rock tunnel to go save the old man's bird. So we're gonna have to... Oh my god. We're gonna have to crawl back there. I don't know if it's worth it to do this. Got some Kirby music for you. It's very, very relaxing and soothing. Just a mellow groove. I'm playing this background music in the background because since I'm using hyperspeed so much on my emulator, I don't want everybody to have to sit through the horrible sped up sound effects. For I am kind. Let's get ourselves healed. We are going to, despite everything telling me not to, we're going to lead with Dasani just because we want Dasani to get some levels. And so this guy's going to tell us to go get his stuff back because he's a loser. We got a couple of trainers we could fight. Hazabagan, okay. I'm really hoping this guy doesn't have Dragon Rage. If it has Dragon Rage, we're done. I think it only has Bite in the early goings, so we're gonna switch over to Isopropyl, try to put it to sleep. Uses Leer, alright. It's setting up on us, but we should be able to just put him to sleep and beat the shit out of him, because Isopropyl's a boss. The boss. The singular boss. The boss of all Pokemon. Trying to learn Supersonic. Supersonic with Compound Eyes. It'll give it a better accuracy than Supersonic usually has. Are we ever gonna use Stun Spore? That's the next question. Yeah, we're gonna stop learning Supersonic. I don't like the low accuracy. I don't like the swinginess of Confusion, so we're going to just say fuck it. In the meantime, hello, Fartimer. He has a Bulbasaur! I don't want a Bulbasaur. I want a Bulbasaur really bad. The plus side... Bulbasaur is part poison type, which means Isopropyl will one-shot this thing. No problem. Dasani seems to be leveling up really quickly, which is fantastic. We needed a quick leveling Pokemon on this team because I'm getting sick of the grind. Has a pretty high special attack and special defense compared to his other stats. So we're probably gonna stick to Absorb over Astonish. Since this is Gen 3, that means Ghost moves are physical, which is dumb. Which is really dumb. Oh, okay. He doesn't want to fight. Let's see. Can Dasani outpace a Senrit? It's gonna be pretty close, but using Absorb is really helping us out. No problem. No problem for Dasani. We're gonna waste a potion because we do want to get Dasani some battle reps, as many battle reps as we can. Oh my god. It's a level 9 Aggron, everybody. Gonna do what we do to all these big ugly Pokemon and stick out Isopropyl. Isopropyl's gonna put him to sleep. And then Isopropyl's gonna go to work. Do your job! And Confused, asleep and confused, all as well in Kill Yourself. Or use Mud Slap on a flying Pokemon, because you're dumb. So dumb. Dasani gets a lot of experience, because Dasani just helped defeat an Aggron. Dasani, you're so accomplished. Isopropyl's sitting here. I'm kind of glad that Isopropyl is leveling up so slowly now because we definitely want to keep our our levels within striking distance. Hello, old man. What am I to do? My bird is gone. Don't worry, old man. I will save your bird from this man who stole your bird. Hello, man who stole your bird. So usually has like a level 11. I think it's 11. I think he has some level 11 Pooch, but he's obviously gonna have something else. It's a Metagross. Okay. Okay. Don't freak out. I'm freaking out a little, guys. Metagross is a Steel Psychic type. It is a pseudo-legendary, and he is a sturdy motherfucker. Now, I'm not sure what kind of moveset he has in the early going. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything that can put down Isopropyl. I know, famous last words. I'm pretty sure Metagrosses don't explode like, you know, Regice. I'm gonna use Scary Face to cut my speed, and that's fine. We can, okay, I know it's Metal Claw, but it's a lower level than us, and we can put it to sleep. And then we're just going to... Oh my god. This is gonna be a battle of attrition, because we're just gonna sit here and pound it with confusion until it finally dies. It knows confusion is... that is one of the worst things that could happen to us right now. I think we're fine. See, I say I think we're fine. I just want to get through the number of turns to get through this confusion as fast as possible. It's just gonna keep on spamming Scary Face, that's fine. Isopropyl doesn't believe in hurting himself in confusion. It knows Takedown. That's terrifying. So, in light of knowing that it has Takedown, we're going to use a potion. I'm pretty sure Isopropyl is also... See, hits us the critical hits. That's what I don't like. It's a little better. It's a little better. We're snapping out of confusion. Slap it on him. That's poetic justice for you. It's gonna hurt itself. We're gonna hurt it. One more should do it. Provided nothing horrible happens, like us hurting ourselves in confusion. Because it can't be easy. So let's throw on a super potion. Because we don't want to die. its attack rose. That's not good. But we snapped out of confusion really quickly this time and took down the Metagross. That was a hell of a thing. Fortunately, we are horribly overleveled. And Dasani gets another level because Dasani is a slayer of great creatures. Alright. This is plain not right. This is plain not right. Do go on, sir. Tell us what is not plain right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I'd do is steal some package from Devon. I don't know why, East Country, just don't worry about it. And he gave us a thing! And he gave us a bird. Can I have your bird? I really want your bird. We'll have to settle for a, Alright, Lotad. Give me your soul. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure when Dasani evolves. So we're just gonna sit and wait. I'm not gonna look it up because that's boring. Why would you look something up? You are underleveled for Gym 2. Well, no shit. Right now I'm sitting at level 12, 14, and 18. I'm gonna do some leveling. Some leveling with Isopropyl and maybe Garlic. I am not even close to challenging for a... There's a Ditto. Hello, Ditto. See, these are the things that I don't get because... Fuck me, right? On this route, I could have gotten a Smeargle, but instead I got nothing because I threw about 5 Pokeballs at the Smeargle until it struggled itself to death, because that's just my luck. I mean, it's not like a Smeargle would have been a huge help, but it would have been better than nothing. Just another Pokemon to throw out there while, you know, Isopropyl tries not to die. Because it's pretty much the Isopropyl show right now. Isopropyl with a side of Garlic. I'm giving you stuff. Bye. Oh man, do you want to talk to any of them? I don't think they give me anything. Let's find out. Bye. Let me teach you how to use the phone. I'm pretty sure we can use that to get rematches. Alright, so we have a number. There's our rival. He, I'm pretty sure he's an optional fight. So we can just. I think I just healed. Why am I healing? Who knows? Let's do a bit of a save. Save state 2. And oh shit. No, I don't want to fight. Don't have any confidence in your Pokemon? No, I don't have any confidence that you won't have like a Registeel and just explode at me, you bitch. I don't like him. Think you can solo the game with a level 100 Butterfree. You know, that's kind of my hope at this point, that I'm just gonna solo everything with a superly overleveled Butterfree. Just gonna put everything to sleep and hit it with the strongest like Psychic or Grass attack we can muster. Because really, we don't have the potential for anything else here. I suppose Garlic, once Garlic evolves into a Clefairy, I'm trying to remember where the moonstones are in this game. And I'm not really coming up with any on the top of my head. There might be a moonstone in the space center, but that's really, really far away. I don't know if there's anyone that's sooner. There might be one at Meteor Falls, now that I think about it. That would make sense that there would be a moonstone in Meteor Falls, which would be considerably closer. That would only be through Gym 3. So maybe Garlic will have a chance to evolve before he dies. Guess we'll find out. In the meantime, we're going to bother this old man for a ride. Yes, I would like to go to the places. See, here's the thing. We have a lot of potential catches coming, because we're gonna have a Old Rod coming up here. The Old Rod is in this town, and we have a lot of different areas with water that we haven't had a catch at that we can exploit. So we can exploit the fuck out of this, and we're going to. We're gonna go to every place that has a body of water that we don't have a catch at, and we're just gonna see what we can fish. So if we fish up, like, you know, maybe a Bulbasaur, that'd be super cool. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, I would love to fish. Give me your fishing rod. Give me your rod. Sounded dirty. You made it sound dirty. But you said it, you fucking freak. Guitar solo! We have 107, we have Dewford Town, and we have 106. We have 3 potential catches. I'm trying to figure out where we can buy Pokeballs in this area. Yes, give me the Silk Scarf. Fuck yeah. This means we can give this to Garlic. And swap out, so Garlic's normal moves are now stronger. We should probably give those berries to our Pokemon. Isopropyl would love a berry. Duct Tape would love a berry. Oh, poor Duct Tape. You'll eventually get there, Duct Tape. Or you won't, and you'll die. Just like everybody else. What's in? A money. Wow, you're really dumb. I don't know if they have. It's kind of unfairly stacked. Are you talking about your team? Is your team unfairly stacked? Are you a cheating cheater who cheats? And by cheating, I just mean lucky with your catches. Not that I'm bitter. Wouldn't be bitter about that. So, how are we on Pokeballs right now? Do we think we can try to go catch? We have 5 and 2. We can try to make at least 1, and we'll see where we are after this. So we are in Dewford Town right now, which means we're going to register up our Old Rod. And we will get a Wooper. Fuck yeah, Wooper! Level 10 Wooper. I am pretty excited about this. I love the water ground typing. We are going to put you to sleep. And while you're asleep, we are going to switch out to Garlic to weaken you up, because I don't trust Isopropyl not to one-shot you, and we really don't want to one-shot you right now, Mr. Wooper. Mrs. Wooper, sorry. However you self-identify, Wooper. We're just gonna sit here and sing it to sleep. And we're hoping a sleeping Wooper in Yellow Life will be easy enough to catch, I assume, because I'm pretty sure Wooper has a pretty easy catch rate. all things considered. It's not like it's a rare Pokemon or anything. Fuck yeah. So, thank you. Garlic is a great name. It's not as good as Attack Cat, but you know, they can all be winners. So, my Wooper needs a name, and we've been naming things that I can see in my room right now. So, hence why we have names like garlic and isopropyl and duct tape. Unless you can come up with something that's really inspired, I'm just gonna pick an item at basically random. And, Helmet. We're gonna go with helmet. We're gonna go with helmet. Helmet the Wooper. Helmet the girl Wooper. Welcome to the team, Helmet! You're not gonna survive for very long. Helmet has water absorb, which is pretty cool. Is of careful nature. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I'm gonna do a quick... There's gonna be a Vicodin eventually. Just we have to see who it is. Anyways, careful, careful, careful. High special defense, low special attack. Which for a Wooper is actually kind of shit. Which means, oh wow. Water gun, which is a special attack, is super weak right now. So our Wooper is actually kind of useless right now. But, well, we'll try to make something out of it. We'll try to make something out of it. In the meantime, let's go on over here to Route 107 and see who's next on our team. Let's fill out this team. Let's at least get that done in the stream today. Oops. I would never say a bad thing about Wooper. It's just this Wooper is kind of weak, stats-wise. We have a Clamperl. So, more water types, and we're basically going to be a water trainer. We're going to do the exact same thing we did before. We're going to put it to sleep. We're going to put it to sleep. We're going to switch to Garlic. Garlic's going to punch it for a while. Garlic is going to punch the clam. We are being clamped currently. And there's water gun. Wow, this one's way stronger than the Wooper, power-wise. So, oh right, we're clamped right now, so we can't be switched out. Well, I think we have another, Whirlpool plus clamp. But it is at low life, so there shouldn't be an issue catching it. Unless Clamperl has a higher catch rate, which I don't think it does. Alright. So we have a full team! This is the first time in this this run that we've had a full team, so I'm a little bit excited. We'll give our nickname to Clamperl. Clamperl, your name will be... Let's look around. You seem like kind of a do-it-yourself. I have an IKEA catalog on my desk right now. So we have IKEA, the Clamperl. Let's look at IKEA's stats. Has shell armor, which means IKEA cannot be crit. So that is pretty excellent. It's bashful in nature. Bashful is a neutral nature. I know that off the top of my head. Wow! Holy crap, look at those stats. Like, comparatively, they're both level 10. And Clamperl has a really high defense, moderately low special defense, but a really high special attack. High special attack, which is on Clamp and Water Gun and Whirlpool and Iron Defense. We could go places together, IKEA. I think you might be a winner. So we got ourselves a full team. We are going to, let's see, we're going to try to get our catch on 106 because we can't have enough Pokemon, to be perfectly honest. We need options because right now we are sporting a Phoebus, and who really wants a Phoebus? Let's be serious here, folks. Instead, we fish up a Tyrogue, a fighting type, a baby fighting type. Tyrogue can evolve into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop based on its attack and defense stat. It's kind of hard to get it to turn it into Hitmontop because it has to have an equal attack and defense when it is properly leveled. Otherwise, I think it's a happiness evolution. I'm pretty sure it's a happiness evolution. I'm going to look that up really quick. It's really cool to have a fighting type. No, Tyrogue is a level. So it's really weird that it's a baby Pokemon, but it does evolve at a certain level. It evolves into Hitmonlee if its attack is higher. It evolves into Hitmonchan if its defense is higher. It evolves into Hitmontop if its attack and defense are the same. So I'm going to very gently try to put it to sleep. And then we're going to switch over to our really high defense Ikea, because Ikea shouldn't have any issues with Tyrogue right now. Oh my god. Ikea is stronger than I thought. I think Garlic might have been just replaced as the number 2 on my team by Ikea. It's gonna be Ikea and Isopropyl. So we have our Tyrogue. Tyrogue, which is male. Tyrogue, who is going to evolve into a Hitmon something, provided he doesn't die a horrible, horrible death on the way, which he totally might. Needs a name. It's not gonna be Vicodin, sorry. He is not worthy of the Vicodin throne. Let's look around. And there we go. It's a good name for a fighting type. Got some super cool... What is this? I think this is the sand music. Yeah. Skull. The label on my test device, my Chromebook, has a Skull Candy label on it. They did it, the speakers. So that is going to be the name of our Tyrogue, Skull Candy. Skull Candy likes rockin' out. So that means we can officially retire duct tape. I mean, we might use duct tape to decrease our average level. Oops. We need to also separate between our dead Pokemon and our living Pokemon. Because those two poor bastards, Ibuprofen and Cowbell, both exploded. They are the victims of Regice and Registeel. Poor guys. They never really had a chance. Never had a chance to live. I just sort of put them out to explode because I didn't want to risk Isopropyl against, you know, exploding Regis, which, you know, can you blame me? Can you really blame me? Tyrogue. Tyrogue has awful stats, and only knows Tackle. Whew, okay, well, we traded basically one useless Pokemon for another useless Pokemon right now. We will get on our swap training eventually. Once we find a, eventually we'll have a Burritos too. I just don't have a burrito in front of me right now, so, you're gonna have to hold your horses on the burrito naming system. In the meantime, we have a full team of a Butterfree, a Cleffa, a Wooper, a Lotad, a Clamperl, and a Tyrogue, which is, you know, a pretty standard opening party. You got your one powerful starter and then just a bunch of varying degrees of weak, underleveled sort of Pokemon. Ikea's kind of a boss. Dasani's decent. Garlic's decent. Helmet and Skull Candy are kind of just here for the ride right now. I think we're gonna try to get Ikea some levels because Ikea's stats are just too good to ignore right now at this point in the game. So, let's fight this guy. He has a Togetic. He's a level 11 Togetic. Togetic should only have flying and or psychic moves. And confusion. Of course it knows confusion. So we are going to switch out to, well, who else? Isopropyl. Isopropyl is going to put you to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep. And, oh right, Togetic does not have psychic typing, so psychic moves actually do just fine against it. So, we are going back to the Peace Pokemon Center for 4 points of damage. Because that's how we roll. Do a quick check on my viewers, which is Dustin the Millstone and one secret viewer, apparently. As much as it goes against my natural inclination to just stay away from trainers, we're probably going to immediately regret this. Yeah, that's not great. It's not a great start. It knows takedown. So... it did 9 points in damage, which means with a critical hit takedown it could kill Ikea. We don't want to risk that. And do what we do. We're going to put it to sleep. We're actually going to take this time to heal Ikea because we want to have pretty much everyone at full life for whatever's coming next. Sap it with the confusion. Right. Go to sleep. It really doesn't want to go to sleep. It's woken up, I think, on the first turn every single time. Which is kind of impressive at this point. We'll use this opportunity to... we're gonna get one more confusion in. We'll use this opportunity to use a super potion on Isopropyl. And apparently it has decided it was really tired and is going to kill itself with a recoil. Do just fine. It has a Jinx. Jinx is a psychic ice type. Okay, so that means Isopropyl will be less effective, but we can still do the whole sleep powder confusion thing over and over and over and over. We could potentially use Garlic. Let's see. Yes, Garlic is the one with really high special defense. And Psychic and Ice are both really high. We could try to spam it with confusion and sleep and stuff, and then just beat the crap out of it. Let's try. Ugh. Ugh, Jinx. Go to sleep. It's gonna use... whew. And that was kinda rough. It knows Powder Snow. We don't want to use Isopropyl against it because it knows an ice move. And that would be a problem for our flying type. Alright, we're getting nowhere just trying to trade with it, or trying to be clever with it, so we're just going to trade. If it didn't put us to sleep, we're going to use our one awakening. Fortunately, it seems like Jinx doesn't have much in the way of defense. So it got out-muscled by Cleffa. Baller Cleffa. Girafarig is psychic. I don't know if it has normal typing. I don't know if it matters. No, it really doesn't, since we don't have a reliable fighting type. Its typing in that way doesn't matter, and we don't have any ghosts either. So we could try to do a swapped isopropyl. Try to get Garlic maybe more experience. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It is only level 7, so I'm less worried. Because isopropyl has 11 levels on it, and even if it knows, like, Stomp, which it might, you know, shouldn't be an issue. Even though it does have psychic typing, we're such higher level than it that we can just brute force it down. Because let's face it, isopropyl's kind of a brute. Brute with a little bit of finesse. A brute that knows one trick. That one trick is putting you the fuck to sleep. Let's get Stardust, because we want items. Right. There isn't a shop here that I'm aware of. So we should probably go back and get ourselves some items, sell that Stardust. Yep, we're gonna go back to Petalburg. We can go back to Petalburg and spend all our money. We haven't gone that way yet. We don't want to fight those trainers, honestly. So we're going to come back here. Go to the mart. And buy ourselves some more Pokeballs, because you can't have enough. That's maybe a little too many. Let's buy 3. Buy some potions. Ugh, we're spending all our money. I know I said it was good to spend all your money, but, man. Fortunately, we do have a Stardust, which means 1,000 free dollars. Have anything else we can sell? Can't sell our TMs, can we? Yes, we can! Didn't realize that was a thing we could do. Well, we're not that hard up for cash yet. We're gonna get a couple of awakenings, because that was a little scary. We're going Paralyze, we're going Antidotes, we're gonna buy a few more potions, and then just be totally poor. Here we go. Get some good Pokemon music to pump us up. Get us ready. So, we have a potential for a catch in here. In Granite Cave, I believe this guy gives you Flash. He's telling you to use Flash only after being able to beat the gym. I'm pretty sure that's the deal. In the meantime, we're gonna give it to Garlic, because Garlic is our tank right now, our debuff. I think we're gonna get rid of Sing, because Sing is just so inaccurate, although Flash isn't terribly accurate either. In the meantime, we're just gonna put it on Helmet here, because Helmet needs moves. Wait, can Helmet learn Rock Tomb? Nope. Would have been too helpful for that. Can anybody use Cut? Nobody can use Cut. Anybody use Bullet Seed? Actually, I think yes. Dasani should be able to learn Bullet Seed. Yup. Gives Dasani a slightly more powerful grass option, should we ever need it. And let's see what our Pokemon is today. Switch to isopropyl so we can put it to sleep, whatever it is. It's a Togepi! I love Togepis! I mostly love Togepis because they're adorable, not because they're useful. You're gonna be about as useful as fucking Skull Candy over there, but you are another Pokemon, you are another option. We need options. Options are important. We're gonna switch to Garlic, because Garlic is the most... Oh my god. Ooh. This Togepi knows Rollout. Or I should say this Togepi knows Metronome, and it used Rollout. We're kind of lucky that it didn't get rolling there, so to speak, because that could have been dangerous. And knowing this Togepi has Metronome, that's kind of like a random ace in the hole. We could do some serious damage with Metronome, or we could do nothing. It's the joy of Metronome. So, I think it's time, Dustin. I think it's time that we have a Vicodin. Let's see, how do we spell it? Vicodin. Exactly how it sounds. Vicodin. Acetaminophen and hydrocodone together makes Vicodin. Alright, so we have ourselves a little Togepi. Little Togepi buddy. Seems like they're pretty common in this area, which will actually make for some decent... Oh my god. Isopropyl, you are not falling in love with that Togepi. You're forbidden. You're forbidden to love. Because, you're all I got right now. Our average level isn't super low, but at this point we're probably more focused on surviving than we are at having the lowest of low levels. And really, we just wanna have no deaths. I think that's the goal. This leg is that we had 5 whole deaths, 5 Pokemon deaths on the first route, on the first leg of this journey. And we don't wanna have that again. Got an escape rope. Go down here into Granite Cave. So here's the thing. We could push on and try to find Steven, but that won't really do much for us. Ugh. Seriously? 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 Really? 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 Could have had ourselves a Magnemite. Got ourselves a goddamn Magnemite. Magnemite with Thundershock. Instead we get a Togepi. I mean, Togepis are fine, but they're not a Magnemite. I think I'm just cursed. So in lieu of that being cursed, you know, I'm not super confident in us going into this gym yet. So we are going to actually go back. We have 2 different routes that we have not hit yet back here that have water options. One of them is Petalburg City. That's a Pichu. Garlic's gonna kill Pichu for us right now. Thanks, Garlic. Petalburg City has these pools of water that you can fish in. And the route above Roxanne City. I'm not sure the route name. Rustboro City, I think it is. Let's check the map. Yeah, 115. We can actually, there's some water on 115 that we can fish in to get some Pokemons. So we have 2 potential catches we're sitting on right now. So we're going to fill out the team, I think, and maybe turn it off, because after I get these last 2 Pokemon on my party, I'm going to need to do some serious grinding for this next gym. Because it's a gym and I need to grind. I need to get some of my Pokemon up, and I don't know if anybody wants to see me do the grind. So, yeah, let's get to work. Let's see what Dad keeps in his pond. Dad, our gym leader, who wants to beat up his children. He's a drunk. He's a drunk sadist that likes punching children. I don't have a good opinion of my dad. My Pokemon dad. And on the hook, we have an Azrael, which is adorable. We're getting a lot of baby Pokemon. I am a team of baby Pokemon. Now that I think about it, yeah. I have an Azrael. I have a Togepi. I have a Tyrogue. And I have a Cleffa. I have 4. Well, after I catch this Azrael, I will have 4 baby Pokemon in my employ. Which almost feels like, you know, there's a force in the universe that's moving against me. Gently, gently. Let's not get too, let's get over to Helmet. Helmet won't kill anything. Helmet knows Water Gun. Does Azrael really only know Splash? Because having a Pokemon, I already have a Pokemon that only has Splash. Its name is Phoebus, yes. I'll have four baby Pokemon. Let's catch this one. Hey! We have an Azrael! And I love Azumarill and Marill, but evolving this guy up into Azumarill is gonna take some serious time. And I don't know if I have the patience for it. I know, I love Marill. Marill's great. But Azrael is kinda tedious. We're gonna have to do some serious grinding. I think we're just gonna, like, get our 3 baby Pokemon, and I'm just gonna walk back and forth for, like, hours and hours on end off camera. And we're gonna come back and they're all gonna be at maximum happiness because I've walked the earth with them. And then they'll evolve on their next level up. That actually sounds like a decent idea, because having a Togekiss, having a Marill, and having a Clefairy is actually a decently robust team. They're all fairly durable Pokemon, and that's pretty much the most important part of a Nuzlocke. Having glass cannons are nice, but really you should aim to have more durable Pokemon on your team so you can take a hit in a pinch. Anyways, our name for Azrael, I have a pen from a Holiday Inn. So it's gonna be named Holiday. Holiday the Azrael. And I really hope that I can use you someday at Holiday. I really, really hope that, you know, we can work this out. In fact, we're gonna get you started on accumulating happiness as soon as we can. We are going to deposit Wooper, much to Brian's dismay. I'm sorry, but a Wooper isn't horribly useful to me right now. Especially when I have a stronger water Pokemon in IKEA. So Skull Candy doesn't need to walk around. Skull Candy doesn't need to be happy. Skull Candy just needs levels to evolve. Vicodin does need happiness, so we're gonna keep all these babies with us. God, we have so many babies. Garlic Holiday and Vicodin are all just in there being adorable and squishy. And really, really underpowered. poor Isopropyl. Isopropyl is the very patient mother hen of our group. Man, she's carrying the load. That's for sure. So we're gonna breeze through Petalburg Woods here. There's Ralts. It's so exciting. We kill it with confusion. It's great. For those of you listening, this is a Walking Dead. This is a song from the Walking Dead Telltale games. So we're here in Westboro. Go north. 115, which has no grass patches that you can see, but it does have water. Therefore, we can catch a Pokemon on this route. This is going to be our last stop for the day. We will have been playing for just about an hour, which means we got a good play session in. And hopefully it's an appropriate cap to our session and not something horrible. It's gonna be like what's another baby Pokemon that we can catch? Igglybuff? Igglybuff? Is that it? Igglybuff? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Nope, it's a Sentret. I already had a Sentret. It exploded. But the nice thing about Sentrets is they learn Headbutt at either level 8 or level 9, so they learn a pretty powerful normal attack pretty early on, and getting a normal attack with Stab and a Silk Scarf, which we have, could be pretty powerful compared to all these baby Pokemon we have. So we are going to put it to sleep. We're going to switch out to Garlic. I'm gonna hope it stays asleep. It doesn't stay asleep. So we're gonna put it back to sleep with Sing. It's only a half-life, but it's a Sentret and it's asleep. I don't see it escaping from this Pokeball, because sleep on a low-level, easily catchable Pokemon is basically an insta-catch. Well, it wasn't anything exciting. It's not like we got ourselves a Gyarados or anything, but we did get ourselves more options, which is always good because, you know, who knows when everybody's gonna die. As dark as that is, we need to prepare for any eventuality. So Sentret is Sentret version 2. Our first one was named, I believe, Ibuprofen, and clearly that didn't work out. So, this one is going to be named... Oh no. Wheels? I mean, I do have a helmet. It's a decent one. Alright. We'll go with Wheels. I do like that. It's a cutesy pet nickname. Wheels! Wheels the Sentret! Alright. So, this play session, we started with 4 Pokemon. And at the end of this play session, we have ended with... we have ended with 10. So we have caught a whole 6 Pokemon on this session. And we've given ourselves some options. We got a decent option in Clamperl. And we have a bunch of baby Pokemon. I'd like to keep Garlic. I'd like to keep Isopropyl. I'd like to keep Ikea. I want to keep Holiday and Vicodin, at least for now, because I want to give their happiness up. Which means Dasani might be going back in the box. We have... this is our grass type. Who would be a better option? Although Wheels has the potential to do some serious damage. Yeah, once Wheels levels up, I believe one more level, should have Headbutt. Let me look that up real quickly, make sure I'm not insane. Unfortunately, Wheels is bold, which means low attack, which is really shit for a Senrit, because Senrit really needs some attack. I mean, high defense, which is good. We're just saying... How do you like your Mon? I'm mildly happy with the Pokemon. I mean, they clearly need some work because I have a lot of baby Pokemon, I have a lot of unevolved Pokemon, but the things they evolve into can become serious powerhouses. The problem is getting there. Once we get there, we're gonna be okay, but it's gonna take a grind. I'm sorry, we're not taking out this Swooper. The Swooper is weak. Swooper is weak and it is redundant. So I'm sorry, Millstone, I'm sorry, Brian, that we are not going to roll with Whooper, with Helmet the Whooper. Let's stick with Isopropyl. Isopropyl's my boss. If Isopropyl goes down, then we are in serious problems. We fortunately have Garlic, which is a decent level. But we got a lot of roly-poly baby Pokemon right now. Once we get that situation worked out, we'll be a lot better. For now, though, basically the next thing I'm going to do is the second gym, and I don't think I'm nearly prepared level-wise. I mean, Isopropyl's a decent level, but Isopropyl's the only one, and I doubt a Butterfree will be able to sweep a gym for me, unless it's like poison type. Maybe poison type, but there's no such thing as a weak Whooper. Yes, there is. Have you seen my Whooper? My Whooper is awful. Anyways. I don't think Isopropyl is ready to sweep a gym. Dustin may have implied that there are dragons in this gym, but you know, you're just giving me help here, homie. You know, I might have blundered in there. No. I might have blundered in there on my own. You're just saving me work. Although now I have to wonder, you know, do I just overlevel one Pokemon? Do I get Isopropyl up to like level 25 or something? And just do it that way, or do we level up our lower Pokemon and we go in with a balanced attack of a bunch of Pokemon at like level 19 and 20? We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out later, next time, next stream. Hopefully next stream I will have at least Garlic evolved into a Clefairy. That's the hope. We're gonna try to walk around a bunch. We're gonna try to put on our hyperspeed. I guess this is as fast as our hyperspeed goes, times 4 speed, but hey. It's still better than just sitting here in real time. We're gonna find a nice big long stretch of land that we can just walk up and down, I think. It'd be nice if we could figure out a way to exploit this for infinite steps. We just need happiness. We just need happiness. We just need my baby Pokemon to love me. It'd be really funny if Dustin was a fucking liar. There's part of me that wants to go in and check the first gym, you know, trainer, and just see what they have. But if I wander in and they have like, you know, a level 12 Rayquaza or something, then we're gonna have some issues. So for the current time, we're just going to do some walking to this jaunty tune, and I think I'm gonna cut off my stream here. Thanks for watching either here or on YouTube, whatever way you're watching. Ken, maybe hopefully you get to catch up to this spot and see the exciting action of me catching Pokemon and grinding baby Pokemon. I will catch you all later. Never give up. Never forget. Never surrender. By Grabthar's hammer, you will be avenged.